Should I start talking now? Okay. Hi, this is Justine. I'm giving you some feedback for the Hornbill Festival so far. Most of the feedback I'm going to give you is negative, and it's room for improvement for the next time. Number one piece of feedback is the information that is available about the festival for an independent traveller to come to visit your wonderful festival is actually very, very little information, and the information is not correct. And also, you have a website for the festival. Nobody replies to emails, including the parts about homestays. So you are trying to encourage lots of people, like myself and my husband and other foreigners, to come and spend money in your lovely region, and you really are not making it very easy for anybody. The only people who are able to come and visit successfully at the moment are people who are on very expensive tour packages. They are paying thousands and thousands of dollars from their own countries, but very little of this money is actually benefiting the country and the people of Nagaland. Whereas if you make it easier for people like myself and my husband to come, who are independent travellers, we stay in homestays, we buy things, we contribute more to the community, which is better. So first of all, the communication, the information needs to be much better. Nobody replies to the emails on the website. I tried many times, months in advance, to try and organise a homestay. Nobody replied to me. I was very lucky in the end. I managed to find a nice family to stay with in Kohima, but only because they advertised themselves directly on the internet. Otherwise, there's no network set up for this. They say on the website that there is, but there isn't. So you all know that there's very little accommodation in Kohima and around. Okay, so if you want to encourage more people to come to the festival, you have to make better provisions for this. I don't think the solution either is to split it up. At the moment, what seems to have happened is this year you have divided up the festival. For example, the rock concert is in Dimapur, other things in other places. This is a crazy idea. This does not work, because all you're doing is you're annoying the people like myself who have bothered to come to the festival here, okay? Other thing I'm really not happy about. So we've just been discussing about the amount of money that it costs to come here, and I have wanted to come and visit your amazing region for a very long time. It's been my dream to come to Hornbill Festival for a very long time, many years. I did a lot of research from previous travellers, information on the internet, but it seems this year that you have completely changed the programme. So I have a busy job, but I'm happy to take the time out to come and visit. It's a long way, it's a lot of money, but I can only give up 3 days. So I give up 3 days to come to the festival. Day one, you don't even start the festival until 3:30 in the afternoon. It's dark by 4 o'clock. What is the point in this? The major criticism is you're not making it easy for people to get from Kohima to here, right? There should be a bus. It's so simple, right? Yeah. Put on a bus, a mini bus that goes once every hour. You know, foreigners like us, we'd be happy to pay for a ticket. You know, it's a very safe way of everyone getting around. Nobody has to try and hitch or try and like negotiate with taxi drivers that want to charge you too much money. You know, you've implemented the tourist police, but this is for me a really logical, obvious step that you're completely missing at the moment. So you need a bus regularly, every hour. Okay, don't start the festival at 3:30 on day one. So I've paid a lot of money to come here, and I've already missed like a day's worth of activity. Yeah, day two, don't even get me started on day two. What the hell was today about? I didn't come to Nagaland, to Hornbill Festival, to watch dancers from Orissa or Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, I came to see Nagaland Festival. If I want to go and see festivals in Jammu and Kashmir, I go to Jammu and Kashmir. So I feel today a whole day was wasted, right? So I'm on second day now of my 3-day trip, which I have dreamed about coming to for such a long time, and now I only have 1 day left. Also today, completely terrible. You repeated the programme. The organisers for today, honestly, should be completely sacked. You should never let them organise it again, because they had the programme this morning. Nobody here knew what was going on because it's been controlled by somebody in Dimapur, whatever your organisation is. Absolutely terrible. Most of the Naga people who were dragged in to watch the show looked so bored. I was completely bored. And then you actually repeated the whole programme again in the afternoon. Nobody knew what was happening. The announcer this morning said, oh, and that's the end of the programme at 12 o'clock. And then there was a bit of like a, no, actually something's happening this afternoon. Did they forget the schedule? Because the schedule this afternoon, they just made everybody do exactly the same thing again. what is that about? So actually at the moment, for your organisers, I hope you are listening to this and I hope this gets played to you, because I'm really not a happy tourist. And at the moment, I would not be doing any promoting for this festival for any of my international friends in the world and in Myanmar. Honestly, I think the organisation so far has been terrible. Now, what I would say in terms of positives is I have been totally impressed. Been exceptionally helpful and really friendly. I'm amazed at the level of English and the education of the people. Highlight for me has been like hanging out at the Morongs and meeting some of the local people, like your good selves, and that's been a highlight. I'm just really frustrated because I wanted 3 days of that and now I've got one. Yeah. So I really hope you play this to somebody, and you have my phone number. I'm happy to give you an email, and I'm happy to comment, because honestly there is so many things that they could easily do to improve this, because what you don't want is when you have people like us who have come a long way and we spent a lot of money, you don't want us to go back and say to our friends, no, don't go to Nagaland Festival now, the Hornbill Festival's rubbish. In fact, even friends in India told us on the way here that it used to be great, but now it's not so good. And now I understand why. So make it great again, and then we'll come back.